But, and Monday is sort of my creative, do something different day. And then what are you laughing, David?
I'm laughing because it's just funny how we're trying to be so structured,
Yeah.
but life keeps coming in. The point is just get the content out.
Yeah.
The hardest part is coming up with an angle that's going to make sense in this current climate, because you can't be tone deaf. Getting it up is the battle. It's not half the battle, it's the whole battle. Because, and I'll just say this, I would have given up last week if I didn't have this core group. It's caused me to put out great content that people are loving. Was it 100% perfect? No, not even close. But it was valuable. It was pertinent.
I think one of the things I'm really finding, everybody's life is in total upheaval. And the fact that we show up consistently every day is a real reassurance to people. And I'm finding I'm getting a lot of really nice feedback on that.
Forget about a monthly editorial calendar. If you can set out on a Sunday, 5 things, 5 tips, 5 bits of information that you want to put out. And then if something more pressing comes up, like let's say a coronavirus comes up, and that will replace that day.
This has been so wonderful as a tool to, as someone that tends to overthink things. There is no way I would have even gotten out any of these videos. And it's been wonderful because now I have like an active business page that just came from nowhere. And I was just on a podcast and they're like, make sure to follow her on Instagram. She's got great content. I'm like, what? I do?
I think what I picked up is it's not sometimes the challenge of posting the video. It's like, what do you, how do you talk in a way that is current in like the, what's going on at the moment?
It can be evergreen, but sometimes, even as I was trying to make some of this evergreen, it lost its punch. And I just don't want to be tone deaf right now.
So, I mean, the videos I produced only 5 years ago, I kept or were with me for maybe a year or two. The videos that I produce right now, I basically, to me, they're like a tissue. They're one way,
It's just a matter of like, keep walking and walking through the unknown. And suddenly you will feel more at home, and it's just amazing how that works. But when you think back when we were there before, like we went to 9/11, we all had stories to tell. We all grew through it. Yeah, so it's just so encouraging to see that you guys are not so heavy, not so together like you look like.
Well, yeah, that's the magic of social media.
David's videos feel like, he's doing in between the 2 phone calls, like, okay, guys, let me give you some really, really helpful information here.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Goodbye.